Hey guys, wanted to make this video and talk about Black Dog Customs kill switch or the fuel cutoff switch. Okay, so some of you are probably saying, I can make this for 20 bucks. Why do I have to pay $100 to Black Dog for this? To that I say that I'm happy I bought this. It's all put together pretty nicely. It has heat shrinking. It has a grommet here on this side for when it comes through the dash. A lot of this is labor putting it together. And Black Dog Customs is very reliable from what I've heard. And they do a good job. All right, so I'm planning on putting it over here. Right there in the little hole. And it's hollow on the inside, you know, it's just a flat plate. So I have to drill this hole a little bit bigger so that the key part, the switch, fits right through it. It's a bit restricted. I can't really fit my drill in there without putting it at an angle. So that's not a good idea. So instead, I'll be using a bending extension so that I can get a straight drill and open up that hole a little more. Okay, I passed one end of the wires through the hole in the firewall and I got them out on this end underneath the steering wheel. And now I got the other end ready to connect to the solenoid. Okay, so I've removed the female packard and I'm plugging in the male packard into it over here. Nice and firm. And then I'm tucking the second part, the female, back into the fuel cutoff solenoid. Hold on, maybe I should put this into it first, just so it's insulated. Pushing that all the way in. There you go. And pushing that back in. All right, that should be good. Let's see what happens now. So that's how the connection should look. The female packard from the solenoid goes into the male packard from the wiring harness, and the female packard from the wiring harness goes back into the solenoid, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that's done. I've gotten these two wires through from under the dash, through the firewall, and I am going to connect them through the dash into the switch. I've already drilled a hole for it, and on the switch what I've done is I've marked, you can see here with a little black mark, this is wire number 1, and that has 2 lines, that's wire number 2, and that goes into connector number 2 and connector number 1. See, I just marked them just to be safe. All right, so there it is. I have it nicely set up. The ignition. Okay, so the moment of truth. I have this in the keychain. Let's put it in. Alright, so that's in the off position, I think. Let's turn it on. Let's see what happens. Doesn't work. Alright, so let's turn it on. Now let's try. That is awesome. So that means that the top position is on, the side position is off. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. See? Ignition. With the end backwards. Haha! Nice.